An Omaha man who fought for our freedom and supported our veterans, now using his hands to share his love for our country and in his faith. 3 News Now morning anchor Zach Williamson introduces us to him and his work in mission service.
This is Mission Service, sponsored by Barry Law.
So I really call this kind of a ministry, a personal ministry.
A personal ministry that Bob Hennings doesn't claim to be an expert in.
I don't know a lot about woodworking. I'm learning along the way. They don't show you this on YouTube. You just have to figure stuff like this out yourself.
He's been figuring it out since 2017 after a life dedicated to federal service.
5 stars on it for the branches of service.
His branch of service was the Navy before taking a job with the VA, where he counseled disabled veterans returning to civilian life for 20 years.
I think it was over 12,000 veterans that I individually worked with.
Hennings followed that up with 18 years at the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, working on improving the immigration processes across the country. Once he was finally preparing to retire, he decided to give something new a try.
This is the very first one we made in 2017, and I decided I would never sell that one.
Since he created that first flag, the quality of the product continues to evolve.
I'm more particular with my measurements. I'm more particular with the finish, the sanding. I was using only oak then. Now I'm using oak and maple, and I'm staining rather than painting. And so a lot of people will take pine and they'll use a propane torch and they'll burn the grain. But I don't burn flags. I just don't believe in it. Never have, never will.
The types of products also evolving, from draped flags.
So all of that takes about a total of 4 hours.
To wavy flags.
People come up and touch it because they think it's metal when they see it from a distance. Each one takes 14 hours, although I try and make about 3 at a time.
And even the newest product.
My wife is the creative person in this family. And so she came up with that idea of making this folded flag.
Bob says that Judy, his wife of 53 years, has put over 36,000 stars on the flags and crosses.
She's a big part of this team.
The team has sold hundreds and hundreds of flags and crosses, almost exclusively at craft shows around the metro. And that's just how he likes it, because it gives him an opportunity to spread patriotism and the gospel, 2 things he holds very close to his heart.
I just enjoy doing it, you know, and I really enjoy the pleasure that it brings to people who buy them. It just really warms my heart.
That was Zach Williamson reporting. Hennings is also church liaison at Covenant Presbyterian Church, where he's in charge of a newly formed boys troop called Trail Life for Boys. He also visits the inmates at the Douglas County Department of Corrections every Tuesday with a pastor. You can find info about the next craft fair he is attending in this story that's on our website at 3newsnow.com.